Hey everybody, MarikoOkuri here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. In the last part, we finished off Treasure Trove Cove, and now we're heading into Clanker's Cavern in this episode. Just a little view of our current progress, and let's head out. So yeah, it's going well, I guess. I don't know what to say really. I was actually trying to think of stuff to talk about for this episode, and really the only thing that comes to mind is mostly a lot of stuff about Banjo Tooie. I think it's mainly because since between this game and Tooie, I seem to spend a lot more time on Tooie since, you know, there's much more stuff to go through. The Jiggies, in order to get like some of the Jiggies in those worlds in Tooie are much simpler to get. Or not simpler to get, they actually take a little bit longer to actually complete and to get all of them in one go when you enter a world. Where this one, the worlds are kind of smaller, so it's kind of much faster to get all 10 Jiggies and everything else much faster in this one. Where in Tooie, literally I actually got like a Nintendo Power strategy guide for this game, which came with like the maps of all the area and all the areas and worlds and everything. And yeah, comparing it back to Banjo Kazooie, Tooie definitely had like much bigger worlds. Like it kind of like felt like you were going into bigger areas, or basically like the levels were so big that some of them kind of, you know, compared to like say Hyrule Field in Ocarina of Time. Probably not as big, but like big enough to like feel like it's that large. And so I kind of don't. I'm not saying that this game there's nothing memorable about it. There's a lot of stuff memorable about this I can tell you, but it's not going to be for another few worlds later. But there is some stuff I can talk about, especially about Clanker's Cavern. I myself, just like, you know, how a lot of people have said, I was also kind of surprised and kind of a little bit terrified of Clanker when I first saw him. I was hoping to like, come on, get the note. There we go. I was hoping to actually like swim right into to show off Clanker as I finished that sentence, but apparently I needed to miss a note and struggle to even go back and get it. Gotta make sure I don't miss anymore. And of course the camera is gonna put him off screen. I am Clanker, which is garbage disposal. Clanker not like dirty water. Clanker need fresh air. I wanted to do a voice, but I did not expect the camera to not show his terrifying face. And here it is in high quality. Thanks to these, you know, polished off graphics, I guess. But yeah, Clanker is a weird case. Like, just looking at him, he looks terrifying with those a little bit bloodshot eyes. And how they also, like, you know, follow you. Just looking at, just swimming around, you can see that his eyeballs just stare at you as you move around the area. We're already maxed out, but might as well kill him. Make sure he stays out of the way. Before we actually, what we need to do is actually help Clanker surface. But before we do that, I think I want to go do everything that's available underwater first, so that way we don't need to worry about it later. I like to keep Clanker's resurfacing Clanker to the end, or at least after I'm done with everything underwater, because I don't know. I kind of feel like I miss less things when I clean out underwater before I do anything else. Well, we're gonna start with one Jiggy just sitting there in underwater. Yeah, the swimming mechanics in this game is kind of weird. Or not weird, but kind of annoying how, like, when they put items that you need to collect in a row underwater, and I'm about to run out of water, or air. You usually use Kazooie's, what would you call this? Swimming? Diving? I don't know. But you usually use Kazooie to like swim through because it makes you move faster. But in order to make sure that you don't miss any items, especially when you move in a certain direction, you mostly want to use Banjo's ability. Snippets, mutants are we. Jiggy's is ours. Fight us, you. I don't know. I didn't get that last part. Oh god. Oh, I missed. 2 for 1? Yeah! I'll save those in case, because I know there's a couple more in here. There's one. Ow. Yeah, see? They have a very... The glow on them is kind of weird. It doesn't, like, glow around their body. There's just, like, a weird... It's kind of like that glow effect that you put on, like, Photoshop or whatever. They just kind of put it in the center, and that's it. Speedin' snippets, mutants. Are we your prize? Might as well get the notes first before we forget them. If I remember correctly, underneath the pipe over here, I think there's a Mumbo token? No. I could have sworn there was something like hidden underneath here that we missed. Or maybe I already collected it. Who knows? Might need to look back at the footage. Anyways, let's go up here and... There you go. I kind of like the remixed tune, or version of the tune in this area. It does have like that kind of spooky kind of vibe to it. And for the longest time when I was playing this game, I always thought that the snippet mutants, even though they say that they're mutants, I always thought for some reason that they were aliens. Like they were some alien crab hybrid or something. Because they kind of look like, with the music and how like everything was like glowing green, I thought that they were aliens. But I guess there was like just radioactivity underwater that caused them to turn that way. Might as well get these... Like I said, swimming in this is kind of annoying. Might as well get these ahead of time, because I know that you... like just like the red feathers, as soon as we learn the move that we need for this world, they don't give you a max number of golden feathers. They only give you like about half of them to start with. I know there's like a tube somewhere around here that has music notes. I think it's this way. But yeah, Clanker's Cavern for a water level is not too bad. Like, the only thing you're dealing with mostly is just only swimming, and even then, they don't focus on that too much. They just put a few collectibles underwater, and just make it mostly about like reaching areas of the world to get to the next objective. In this case, just going to the snippets, getting the Jiggy, getting those music notes, and unlocking Clanker from his chain. And I believe down there is, yeah, I believe down here is a golden honeycomb. I could be wrong about that. It could be just another useless tube. Because I remember there... Nope, there was a Jinjo. Banjo. God. One thing I can say about that I don't like, or find is a little bit disturbing, unintentionally disturbing, I think it's in there, the honeycomb piece, about how they kind of polished off or made the graphics a little bit better definition. No, it's a Mumbo token. A little bit more high definition, I guess, or cleaner. Banjo Kazooie's icon on the top corner just kind of bothered me, especially Banjo's eyes. Kazooie's looks not too bad, but Banjo's eyes just kind of freaked me out a little bit. I think that's all we can do as of now with Clanker. Or at least like up here without the water rising or needing Clanker to get up there. Well, actually no. We could technically get on Clanker's tail and hop over there, I think. Because after we raise the water, it's gonna be above that. So might as well do this real quick. Whoa. Trying to keep on this is kind of weird with his tail moving back and forth. Oh no, it looks like we can't reach it. Can I look on while I'm in water? Okay, that's not gonna help. Thank you. Let's see. Alright, so we got the snippet mutants. Went in there and just found a Jinjo. That was a Mumbo token. Did we go in there? Yeah, I think that's the Jiggy. Yeah. We went in there and got the notes. Might as well go underwater and see. I could have sworn that there was like a honeycomb piece somewhere down here. Is it in here? No, it's just red feathers. I thought maybe there would be red feathers and the honeycomb piece, but I guess not. I could have sworn that there was a honeycomb piece somewhere down here. No, these are just eggs. Okay, I guess we should get started on getting Clanker out of the water. So let me go grab some air. Or wait, I think I remember now. It's actually, we can get Banjo to paddle up here. Paddle, I think. Yeah, there it is. Ah, missed it. Oh, come on. Grab with your nose. Alright, we just need one more. And I think there's two in this world, so we should find the other one soon. Alright, here we go. The thing is, you're gonna be desperate for air as soon as you get to the bottom of this thing, which I kind of hate. And the only source of air is from that goldfish. Alright. I kind of need to go get some air. There we go. Alright, let's get the Jinjo and the notes we missed. This music definitely sets the mood for what you're doing here, because you're kind of risking yourself going for the collectibles when you have to focus on your air. If you fall behind the fish too far because you're too busy collecting notes and all that, you kind of run the risk of actually running out of air. Because grabbing these things sometimes are kind of a pain, because what looks like you're right in front of, you kind of miss it by like a few centimeters or whatever. Okay. Now all we need to do is just get the key. Turn around. Hi, I'm Gloopy. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. It already looks like Banjo and Kazooie already drowned by the way they moved. And there's our next Jiggy. Do we need to grab air? Nope. Clanker has fresh air. You find reward on Clanker's back. I remember that I just barely made it to the top last time with only one honeycomb or air bubble left. Okay. And now that he's up on the surface, he starts making that weird, like, kind of noise. I guess grinding noise? Anyways. Or actually, yeah. No, let's do it now. Just get it out of the way. What you need to do next is that he's gonna complain about his teeth hurting. So you basically just want to shoot some eggs in there. 2 fakes this side gone. Clanker swallowed reward. And let's get the other side, because there actually is two prizes you can get if you get both of them. Ah. There we go. Oh, this tooth not hurt now. Teeth all better now. Thank you, Bear. And Bird. Don't forget Bird. Alright. Let's go get those collectibles first before we head in, because I realized that I think it's best to go inside Clanker and get everything inside before we come back out here. This camera's too sensitive. I'm just trying to make sure I don't fall off. Alright. If I remember correctly... For a long time, I always wondered how to open that gate. I never thought to actually shoot eggs at it. And so I've been running around... For a while, I run around this whole entire level trying to find like a button or a switch or something. When all I had to do was just shoot eggs at it. Another Mumbo token. I think that's all we get up here. Another thing I didn't like about this level is about how when you go back, when you jump off of Clanker to get something, when you go back and you need to get back on Clanker's back, you pretty much had to swim all the way to his fins in order to get there, and most of the time you're swimming like, or you jump off like far away from his fins in order to get stuff. Actually, before we go back into Clanker, we might as well get the stuff out here. If we can, that is. There you go. I think we're about to hit max. I think you can only carry a total of 10 golden feathers. I could be wrong about that. I think that's everything on that side. I think all we're missing is on this side. Do I really need eggs? Might as well. Like I said, it's good to be topped off instead of missing like a few. Gotta wait for Clanker. I like how Banjo actually has to swim, but his feet like just go right through Clanker's fin. I think we gotta go up here. Yeah, there it is. Get some more eggs. Another Momo token. I think that's it. That's over here. I believe there's like another pipe that we can jump to on the other side. Yep, there it is. I think there's a Jinjo right here. Yep, and I think the last one is inside Clanker. Alright, we're gonna go down. We don't want to jump off this. Or do we? Maybe. I don't think there's anything in here that we need. As far as I know. Hold on. Just some eggs. If I can just get a little closer. Yeah, I think it's just mostly eggs. And I think in here is another Jiggy? No, that's the last honeycomb piece. I thought it was inside Clanker, but I guess not. And with that, we get another health extension. So we can jump off buildings a little bit with a little bit less worry. I forget how high you have to fall in order for Banjo to like instantly die. Best not to test it. Anyways, let's go on Clanker's blowhole. So he's technically a whale, I believe. At least that's what I'm trying to guess, because he looks more like a shark, but has a blowhole like a whale or a dolphin. Or maybe he's a dolphin. Who knows? A weird-looking dolphin. Sorry if you can hear the tapping on the controller. Just that I like making just like little taps in order to make sure that I don't like go off the edge of these things. And backflip of destiny. I notice I do that a lot when I'm playing this game, is that whenever there's like a small space I need to high jump for, I just like kind of run to it and just backflip right into it. Now we could go inside by Clanker's blowhole, but you want to get the rewards. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. If you can't surface when you or cannonball into water, you just automatically start swimming. And I guess we were underneath Clanker at that time. There's our Jiggy. Now we would go down there, but in fact, instead we're gonna head back real quick and go in from the other tooth. And we get another Mumbo token. Ikam Okam. Next, we're gonna get these notes. And there you go. We're up to 80. We got all the honeycomb pieces, and I think this is where we're gonna have to end it off for now, because we're already hitting the 20-minute mark. So, in the next episode, we are going, well, usually, if you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel, red little button. I gotta get used to saying that, because I'm used to saying the white little button. But, of course, YouTube is constantly changing, for better or for worse. If you like this part, subscribe to my videos, red little button, give me a good thumbs up review down below this video, and check out my other parts if you like this one. In the next part, we are going to continue on with Clanker's Cavern with Clanker. We're actually going to be exploring inside of him. So, I will see you guys next time.